What's good, y'all? Rich Sosa back in a building with another banger. Now, first things first, before we get started, I gotta go ahead and say thank God King Jesus for another day and another opportunity. And as y'all can see from the looks of the title on the screen, today I put together a very special build for y'all, and I'm gonna be calling this one the Defensive Offensive Menace. And this is really one of the best catfish defensive menace builds in NBA 2K24 on next gen. Now, for those of y'all who love the lockdowns, this is going to be perfect for you. When it comes to the attributes, we're going to get a 99 plus when it comes towards our driving layup, mid-range shot, ball handle, perimeter defense, steal, block, and stamina. Now, we're also going to get the upgraded layup packages, pro dribble animations, extra dunk packages with a total of 57 badges. Now, really, this is one of the most unique defensive builds that I've seen this year. That's definitely one reason that I do have to bring it to y'all. It's perfect for any game mode and a great asset to any team, and my favorite thing about it has definitely got to be the build name and also its offensive abilities. This is a legit catfish, one of my favorites, and defensively this build is a monster. So before we get any further, if it's your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new, smash that like button, turn on post notifications to be a part of the Rich family, and last but definitely not least, comment down TG for thank God King Jesus and where you're tuning in from, and I most definitely will be sure to get back to y'all with a response. So to get started, let's go ahead and put this build under the point guard position. As for that height, let's go with 6'7", 219 when it comes to our weight, and then for that wingspan, I'm going to go ahead and put this to 7'4". Now, as far as when it comes to these attributes, the first area that I do want to dive into is going to be the physical. So as for when it comes towards that speed, I'm going to put this all the way up to an 84. Moving a little bit more down the line, I'm going to put the acceleration up to a 77. Getting into the strength, I'm going to put this up to a 74. And then moving into our vertical, let's go with a 60. Now for that stamina, make sure you put this all the way up to 99. And remember, you can buy boosts, activate your takeover, wear gear, and also play well throughout each game, which will give you an additional boost. With that being taken into account, you also do get your Gatorade facility workout boost. That's a +4 put towards each and every area. So we're going to have that 99 stamina, also a 64 vertical, 78 strength, 81 to our acceleration with a speed of an 88. Now this is really setting you up perfectly to move into the rest of the build. Now let's get started with the defense. So as for that interior, I'm going to put this up to a 72. Getting into the perimeter, I'm going to go with a 93. And then moving into the steal, make sure you go all the way up to a 91. Now as you can see, when it comes towards our block, let's go with an 87. And then to wrap everything up when it comes towards our defensive rebound, I'm going to go with a 60. Now when it comes to these badges, we get bronze box out beast, pogo stick, rebound chaser, then we'll also get silver anchor. You also do get bronze chase down artist. Getting into the steal, we get gold glove, interceptor, and right stick ripper. And then for that perimeter defense, gold clamps, ankle braces, challenger, fast feet, pick dodger workhorse with Hall of Fame off-ball pass, and 94 feet. Now for that interior, you get gold workhorse and silver anchor here. For the defensive end, you already see just how we can be a defensive menace truly. But let's get started with the playmaking. So for that pass accuracy, I'm going to go with a 60. Moving into the ball handle, I'm going to go all the way up to an 85, and then for that speed with ball, let's go with a 77. Now as you can see, we get gold triple strike, silver hyperdrive, speed booster, and blow by. Getting into the actual ball handle, you get silver blow by here, handles for days, bronze killer combo, speed booster unpluckable, gold ankle breaker, physical handles with triple strike. Now for the actual pass accuracy, dimer and relay passer is all you're going to need for this build. You're primarily going to be a lockdown defender who can dribble, shoot, and definitely score on the inside. Now let's get started with the shooting. So getting into that mid-range shot, this is going to be your strongest area. I'm going to go with an 86 as when it comes towards our three-pointer. Put this up to a 76. Moving into the free throw, I'm going to go with an 80. And then right here we get silver free points. As for that three-pointer, you get silver blinders, deadeye, corner specialist, grain machine, space creator, spot fighter, and claymore. Then you also get silver whistle, gold open looks, guard up, Hall of Fame comeback kid, and then you also will be able to get catch and shoot with bronze agent 3. Now for the midi, You get silver blinders here also with Deadeye, green machine, and then space creator with spot finder. The rest of the badges are pretty similar, but then you get gold open looks here with midi magician, guard up, and then Hall of Fame comeback kid once again. This build overall, I'm telling you, for the offensive side, you have everything needed to be effective, especially if you do activate that takeover. You're going to allow yourself to get even better animations offensively. Now, when it comes to the finishing, go ahead and put that standing dunk all the way up to a 71. This will allow you to get certain animations and packages. As for when it comes towards our layup, let's go with an 85. Now, this is what we're going to be looking like once you get this build maxed out to 99 overall. As you can see, we get Silver Fearless Finisher, Slithery, you also get Whistle, then you get Hall of Fame 2-Step, Spin Cycle, Scooper, Pro Touch, and then when it comes towards the top, Giant Slayer. Now we get Gold Acrobat and Bunny, Float Game, and then moving into the standing dunk, we do get Bronze Precision Dunker with Aerial Wizard once again. Now, one badge that I think everybody should focus on is going to be the finishing. Pro Touch on Hall of Fame, then you get Giant Slayer. The other ones like Slithery, especially pairing it up with Spin Cycle and 2-Step. This is one of the best interior builds that you can make at this height, and especially with what we can do defensively. If you know how to time your jump shot for the shooting, I think this build is definitely going to be put in the right hands. Now, I want to know your honest thoughts and opinion. Is there anything that you would possibly do to change or even make this build a little bit better? However, you do get most of the playmaking animations, extra dunk packages when it comes towards our finishing for the standing dunk. And then for that layup, I'm telling y'all, this is going to be very overpowered. You do get a total of 8 Hall of Fame badges, 19 gold, 17 silver, and 13 bronze. So I appreciate every one of you who made it this far. God bless you as well. Now let's go ahead and figure out what we exactly made. We should be able to get these 3 different comparisons. And as you can see, together we have created none other than the true Catfish defensive menace build in NBA 2K24 on next gen. Now, I just want to say more than anything, thank the Lord above, King Jesus, Yahweh, for another day and another opportunity. And if it was your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. Smash that like button. Turn on post notifications to be a part of the rich family. And last but definitely not least, comment down TG for thank God King Jesus and where you're tuning in from. And I most definitely will be sure to get back to y'all with a response. And with all that being said though, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.